Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Wolfstalker25, and today I got a new action figure review for you guys on the newly released Marvel Legends Avengers Vintage Wave Hercules. This is the Retro Herc. Pretty nice, pretty good figure. I do have the original one as well, which we will be talking about and showing a little bit more later. But this one's really good, really cool. I do like it. I originally only did get this figure. I was debating on getting it. Maybe, and I was like also thinking about passing on it because, you know, I already do have the more modern looking Herc. I think this is the older retro style-y look from the comics. But I was debating on passing on it. Only ended up buying it because it was supposed to have the same release date as one of the GameStop like Black Series figures. I think it was like Boss or something like that, one of the clones. So I got it for free shipping, and then it ended up shipping early, and the Star Wars figure got pushed back. So now I have Hercules. Had him for like a week or two now. Had him opened up. I do like him. He's a really nice figure. So let's take a look at his accessories really fast. You do get a set of fist hands as well, and they do have the horizontal hinge, and then you get another set of like kind of like an open gripping hand for his weapon that is on both sides. And then you do get his like mace, which is really cool. I do like this one. You didn't get this mace with the previous Hercules. You got two different ones. You got an actual like big looking mace and a sword. So this is pretty nice. Almost reminds me of like Mjolnir in a way, but little, you know, little tiny thing. And then you do get an alternate head for a more like serious, like, you know, angry grin, and then you do got his like happy smiley face here that's on the figure. So pretty cool. Happy to get the alternate heads for him as well. Let's take a look at the articulation really quick on him. So I do got them all posed up here for the thumbnail, and I've just had them posed like this anyways. So now I gotta figure out what version, you know, what Avengers team he's a part of. So if you do know, let me know in the comments, because I'm not super familiar with Hercules in the MCU. So let me know, like, what part of Avengers is he on? Is he on, like, West Coast, main Avengers, something like that? Like, what teams is he a part of? Because I would like to build some sort of display with the extra Hercules, so I don't have to, like, bin him up, so I can put him on a shelf somewhere. But yeah, so articulation-wise, actually, let's look at the sculpt. So you do get this nice little vest thing on him. I feel like, I don't know if these are supposed to be painted, but I feel like they could have been like silver or gold or something to give them some extra detail and have those painted, the little like ball things on the chest. But you never know. I mean, I'm not sure exactly. But nice like detail for like the hair on them or whatever, like the stamp on details. Doesn't really make sense how it doesn't like go on like the other side of the arm as much, and like just kind of like hard stops on the back. I feel like Hercules would be a little bit more hairy. It just wouldn't like stop in weird places. So I feel like it needs more of the detail in certain spots. Especially because, like, look at his legs are super clear. Now, one gripe I do have with this Herc is the legs here is just like probably like a peg that goes into there, into the boot, which just seems like it's gonna rip out. I like that we have a boot cut, but I feel like we need a thicker peg that goes into there. But pretty nice paintwork, pretty nice sculpt. Do really like it. There's the look at the back. There's the front. Head sculpt's really nice as well. Nothing really detail like any problems that I've noticed. Paint's good, sculpt is good, so really great. Articulation wise, the head gets you up that far, down that much, pretty good. He doesn't get any tilt. You could do a full 360 as always. It is just a disjoint there, which I do like. So you do have a little bit of like movement on the ball itself, so not much, but arms get up that far. Do a full 360 with them, upper bicep cut. You got double jointed elbows, which only gets you that far, but he's very bulky, so I guess maybe not very, you know, flexible. Wrist do swivel and hinge as well. You do have a ab crunch that gets you back that far. It does kind of run into the belt because the belt's a little high up on mine, so you can go back that far, which leaves you this big old nasty gap. Forward that much, so back that far, forward that much. You do have a waist cut down in there, but because of the belt, you have to bring the belt on up all the way to get the waist cut. So, I mean, you're either gonna, you know, sacrifice the diaphragm a little, or the ab crunch a little bit, or you're gonna sacrifice the waist. Legs do go up that far forward, back that far. Hercules on the splits is not really doing much for you here. Upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, which gets you that far closed. Does have the boot cut, like I showed earlier. And then he does have ankles that go back that far, forward that much, and he does have wonderful ankle pivot as well. So there you go. That is your look with Herc. Let's do a quick height check, and then we'll do some size comparisons. So Hercules does stand. Let's get the camera up here so you can see the top of his head. He does stand just about 7 inches tall, about 6 3/4 inches tall, just above that. Not 7, not 6 1/4, so just between there. So pretty good, pretty tall. Not the shortest or whatever, but not the tallest. So let's do some size comparisons with some other lines really fast. Here he is with your Lightning Collection Dino Thunder Red, your Black Series Captain Rex, your Mafex Batman. Just gotta stay there for a minute, buddy. Mafex Batman, Spartan Collection Series 4 Master Chief. So he's almost the same height as Chief, which is, you know, Chief's big. So that's pretty good. I mean, Hercules, if I had to guess, in the comics is probably about like 6 foot something. Here's your Figma Samus. Get these two out of here. And we got our... Up next, we'll do Reveltech All Might. And your Mezco Stealth Iron Man. So there you got the look of those two together. So he's a little bit taller than Iron Man. A little bit shorter than All Might. And then you got SH Figuarts Goku as well. So there you go. There's your look at all those other lines. Let's take a look at them next to a couple Marvel Legends really quick. So here he is with your Retro Spidey, since I still have him out from the previous reviews. And Retro Spidey will probably be coming back as your definitive Marvel Legend in reviews. Here he is with a Thanos, the comic one, the big standalone one. There you go. And then let's grab out our cell-shaded Pulse, I think Pulse Con Venom. So here's another big fig. And Venom's a bit bigger. He's bulkier, he's taller, which is very nice. You know, as Venom should be, he should be pretty huge. I feel like Hercules could do with being a little bit bigger. But at the same time, I think he fits pretty well at where he's at. So that's all I got with the size comparisons. Here he is next to your previous Hercules, which was part of the... Oh man, which wave was this one a part of? I can't remember, but he's got darker hair. He's got more of like a ponytail. I don't remember if this one has an alternate head. He might. Get a little bit of dust in the hair. The shoulders don't have, like the shoulders and arms don't have the hair detailed on them. The chest does. The chest looks like it actually has more hair higher up and in different places, whereas this Herc is kind of more like just underneath the chest, like, you know, vest thingy. This one's actually got pants on this one, which I actually think this Hercules has a really good like lower body for like customization for different things. Now, one thing I would like to see at some point is there's that new, I think it's like the Jazzwares WWE stuff. I can't remember, but there's that new The Rock figure, Dwayne Johnson. I want to know what his head would look, since he played Hercules and won the movies before for like, you know, different Hercules, not Marvel. But I would love to see what his head looks like on this body, to see like, you know, a rock for Hercules. I think that would look pretty cool. But I don't have that figure. It's like $32, and I'm not going to buy it anytime soon. So yeah. But other than that, though, besides like the lower body being entirely different and the upper body, you know, different head sculpt and different like, you know, weapons and accessories, I think I do like the look of our new Hercules, actually, the retro one. I do like this one a lot, but I do like this one a lot too. Now let's take a quick look at what the head sculpt looks like. So we'll put the extra one on here in case you like the look of this retro head better. And there you go, in case you want to put the retro head on the old body or the other figure. I think that looks pretty good. The gold kind of matches the brace there, so instead of having this weird like brown orangey color, you could do that one, and I think that looks pretty good actually if you wanted to use the extra head instead of this one, if you didn't really like this one as much. Now this one, let's see what it looks like on the new body really fast, just in case you want to swap for the darker hair for some reason, or the orange unmatched head brace thing. There's your look there. So there you go, that's your look at Hercules. I think I might want to keep the actual other head on this body instead of the old head, but you never know, I'll probably keep the old one just so it's the same completed figure. I'm not really too bothered by it, it's just, you know, Hercules. Like I said, I'm not super familiar with them, but yeah, that's going to do it for me today. Hopefully you did enjoy this review. Hopefully you found it helpful. Like I said, let me know in the comments below all that Hercules, you know, stuff, because it does help me out a lot. But I can't always do my own research. But if you did find the review helpful, would always appreciate a like as well as a subscribe if you're new and haven't done so already. It does help out the channel a lot, and I do greatly appreciate it. And if you've already done all those things, then thank you very much. I do appreciate you. It does help out a lot, and we're going for that like 150 to 200 subscribers now. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff to review. I still do have the Tigra, I think, from the same wave. I've had her for like 2 months now, 3 months now, I don't know, and I just haven't reviewed her yet. So the review for her will be coming at some point soon still. Yeah, we're gonna do multiple top 10s at the beginning of next year. I'm just waiting for all the figures to round out and for 2021 to fully close. So we'll see what makes what list, but this Hercules is very nice, and for $20 to $22, I do highly recommend him. He is a great figure, and I do like him, and he'll look good in all the old classic, you know, Avengers displays and stuff like that. So if you're a comic book fan, I think you'll probably love this figure. And like I said, he might look pretty cool if you take that Jazzwares Dwayne head and put him on him, because if it fits, the ball joint fits, that'd be pretty cool. I know another figure you could use that Dwayne Johnson The Rock for is the Foundation that's coming out. The Foundation, or I think it's the Foundation or the Scientist, something like that. I think the Foundation is The Rock, but I don't know if the Scientist is also The Rock as well for Fortnite. But yeah, you could use that head on the Fortnite figures from either Jazzware or probably Marvel, or Victory Royale, or whatever the Fortnite Hasbro set's called. So yeah, I would love to see how that looks, but that's gonna do it today. I'll see you all in the next one, and thanks for watching, everyone.